What is love? All humans crave it and spend a good deal of time and energy looking for it, but it's difficult to find something you can't even define.
To love is to suffer. To avoid suffering, one must not love. But then one suffers from not loving. Therefore, to love is to suffer, not to love is to suffer.
Yeah, let's try for something a little more specific. It's safe to say that many people get their cues on the ideal of love from film and television. It is either the main subject or at least a crucial part of nearly every successful show or movie we watch. So what's the Hollywood take on love? One prominent version goes like this. True love involves a sacrifice so complete that you'd be willing to die for your significant other. Like this.
I would die for Riley. I would die for Riley.
Okay.
Or this.
I'd rather die tomorrow than live 100 years without knowing you.
Or this.
But love is passion. Obsession. Someone you can't live without.
Or this.
I'd catch a grenade for ya.
You get the point. In essence, love means selflessness, nullification in the face of someone or something so much more important and meaningful. It sounds beautiful, but is this the right thing to say under a chuppah? Does the Hollywood definition of love match up with the Jewish definition of love? Here's the Mensch sense take. The desire to be overcome with love, to literally fall in love, is attractive precisely because of how overwhelming it is. But if you think about it for a moment, any relationship that involves losing yourself is risky business. Usually the signs of an unhealthy relationship are where one or both partners begin to lose their own individual identity. They need their partner to function, to feel validated. It places an unfair weight upon the partner and can lead to desperate codependence. When it's put in those terms, would anyone agree that this is the ideal form of love? But consider that there is still a way to have that transcendent feeling without being lost in the process. It's a bit counterintuitive, but the deepest Jewish sources describe love in the following way. Love is not becoming smaller. Rather, it's a process of becoming bigger. We don't nullify ourselves to love. Love causes us to expand our sense of self so that the self includes someone else. We can see this from the most famous line in the entire Torah. Love your fellow like yourself. The simple meaning is something like the golden rule. Treat others like you would want to be treated. But the words don't actually say that. They say love your fellow. Why? Because loving them is like loving yourself. We care deeply about those we love precisely because we see them as a part of us. Their pain is our pain, and their success is ours. If we tragically lose a loved one, we lose a significant part of ourselves, but we haven't lost ourselves entirely. And that's why it doesn't make sense to say we would die for them. It may not sound as epic or romantic to say we'd literally give up living just for love. It may fly in the face of some of the greatest love stories ever written.
There rust and let me die.
But frankly, we should all strive to find a love that leaves us feeling expansively connected, instead of one that leaves us, well, dead. And that makes Mensch sense.